Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
The mood, the vibe of the song is so incredibly nostalgic, and it's something weird for me to say because I was not born at that time, but it felt nostalgic for me. I don't know why. The whole song was so soothing, but the opening, it was so magical.
A bit teary-eyed there. Okay. Okay, I know I didn't say much during the video, but Fire Immaculate Chef's Kiss, that's all I really have to say. I love the strings, the drums. I know they all told me that Karen was like a great drummer, so it was really nice to see her in that element. And I love her voice. I love her range. I love the harmonies in the background.
She's kind of naked vocally.
I love like the...
In the late 80s and 90s it became about how big you could sing, how many super high notes and acrobatics, but sometimes at the cost of real feeling. Singers had to launch into pyrotechnics, and there's nothing wrong with that, but those things should come about naturally from the feeling inside and not because the audience expects it. I was into hard rock in the 60s and 70s, but this woman always made me stop in my tracks and listen. A perfect voice.
Rainy days and Mondays always get me.
It's amazing. Like, she just sounds so beautiful.
Well, yeah, I think the quote I had from the last video was, "It's hauntingly beautiful," and I think that still holds true in this one. Her vocal is like captures you in this haunting way that it's like you can't get away from it. You just you get drawn into it, right?
Yeah,
But it's
Yeah, she's got a hell of a voice. Beautiful. The second song, man, I got lost in that one. The first one, it kind of encapsulated what like a rainy Monday would feel like, to be honest. They nailed that. I don't know how, but they did. Her voice, blended with the percussion and the piano, or electric piano, organ, whatever he was using. Then that sax when it came in. Such an interesting song.
Her tone and her pitch reminds me of a little bit is Diana Ankatanova. It's deeper, mellow, and full, and friggin' beautiful. Such a beautiful and unique sound, but so mellow and perfect all the way through. Incredible. That was incredible filming.
I feel like all of them together as a group are probably the Carpenters, and then she's like a lead standout, and that's maybe what you saw her doing a solo performance.
Yeah, I mean, I think the group is called the Carpenters, but
because at first I just thought it was her and the dude. Because at the beginning of this video, I'm only seeing pictures of them, but now I'm seeing the harmonica homie, the homie playing the sax. So I don't know, but
that's her last name though.
Yeah,
Carpenter, Karen Carpenter.
Oh, sorry about that.
Wow, that was awesome. I think that was so cool, like watching her play the drums.
The drums?
Sing.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And I love the saxophone solo.
Yeah, I totally forgot that was in there.
Unbelievable.
It's been a long time since I've heard that song.
Yeah. No, that's a good song.
Yeah. No,
I don't really hate rainy days, but I don't like Mondays.
Okay, this was different in the end, This one, I saw a lot of things, blended well together. I mean, there was harmonica and saxophone. Not only the music had so much of a variety, but also her voice, It sent these different types of emotions and feelings to the listener, especially that feeling when you're feeling down and blue and loneliness and such things, I could really imagine myself listening to this over and over again whenever the rain is there. It sometimes gets depressed when the rain has been going forever.
So guys, today is going to be a very interesting video because I'm going to be reacting to a song called Rainy Days and Mondays by Carpenters. Call me crazy, speechless. Whew. Wow. So, is this a band or is this her? If it's a band, this is probably my first time ever where I saw a female as a lead singer, and she was just phenomenal. The song was super relaxing, although the music was kind of sad. The lyrics was, of course, sad, and wow, what a voice. I don't have no comments to say anything about the voice or anything in general, but I don't know, there's something about the music in the past that I am so jealous, because you guys had all those music, pure music, no autotune.
Completely loved every single thing about that. The fact that she could sing and she could play the drums and her voice was so soothing was what really got me. Like, her voice is so soothing, and it will like put me to bed. I feel like if I was to listen to this, I could easily fall asleep. Do you know what I mean? I just think she has such a soothing voice. I think all the melodies were meshing so well together, and like you said before, she can actually sing. I feel like nowadays a lot of people don't actually have like singing ability.
They don't sing. I mean, actually wanted to.
Yeah.
They wanted like to share their love for music. Like most singers
nowadays is for money and like clout. Like, people just put in who can say the wildest stuff so they can go viral, and like.
Wow. Guys, I think the first thing I would want to say is the fact that some of these people from older generations have left beautiful memories for some of us to watch. Like, it feels so real watching this. It just feels like I belong to those generations, or it's a live moment that is being like something that is happening very live before my own eyes. It's beautiful, the lyrics, the arrangement of the song. I love how subtle the musical instrument was. It just feels like this kind of subtle rock that has been added to it. And then I noticed that somebody was doing some sounds with his hand, one of the men, and it's really beautiful. Like, some of these old music videos just makes us really appreciate the craft that these legends have. You can feel the clarity.
Such a multi-talented legend right here. She's so talented. Imagine doing two things at a time. This is really beautiful. I've fallen in love since the very first day I listened to the Carpenters Close to You. That song was actually nice. I couldn't get enough of it. Like, I keep on going back to check out more of their songs. They are so good. Trust me, she's so beautiful and talented. Her voice she sounds like an angel. She's so good at what she does. It's so sad we lost her so early. Really, really sad.
In 2024, her voice still brings tears to my eyes. I was a little boy listening to her on cassette tape. When I heard she died, I was a teen. I cried all evening. We miss you, Karen. Some songs never get old. They just age like a fine wine. This is one of those songs. She has the greatest pure voice I've ever heard. Her perfect pitch and tone can never be equalized, one of the most famous and recognizable contralto voices ever to record. Karen Carpenter is an icon, and her magnificent vocals will live on forever in the Carpenters' music. This still holds up so amazingly. What is it about older music that makes it so timeless and amazing no matter when you listen to it? Karen's voice is so uniquely her but so widely loved and appreciated, and I think that is the mark of a true legend. I grew up listening to the Carpenters and no one sounds as clean and pure as they do. Now we have garbage that passes for music. Imagine what she could have done with that beautiful voice.